Currently on the screen is another view of a live webcam along the northern New South Wales coastal region. And as we count down the final hours to 2017, welcome to another update from the Force 13's Australia Oceania channel, where in this update we look at the severe thunderstorm activity forecasted for the next 24 to 30 hours. And Tropical Cyclone Hilda, which was upgraded by the Bureau of Meteorology to Cat 2, is slowly fading away, but is still very noticeable on the satellite imagery, which is currently on the screen. And I was talking to Nathan over there in Manchester, United Kingdom, considering his knowledge on the global weather scene. It's not unusual for a tropical low X Hilda to retain intensity, even though it is over Western Australia. And we go back to, I think, the 1970s, when there were a few systems that were similar to Hilda. Now here's the latest NOAA floaters. And she's starting to lose that clockwise motion. However, the Bureau of Meteorology, WA, has associated warnings in place. The Bureau's South Australian Adelaide office, they have a flood warning in place. The Bureau of Meteorology is also forecasting thunderstorms to start coming on the radar anytime. Cited a posting on one of their Twitter accounts that people should be monitoring the Bureau's radars. Now here's a look at the latest instability out to 2200 hours tomorrow. And again, it's the east coast of Australia, and not leaving out the Northern Territory, Northern WA regions. But it looks like they're going to be intense on the east coast, especially Sydney up to at least Mackay. Now each of these images are in a 3-hourly period. And this is the latest rainfall. The values at the bottom of the screen, left hand side, has a very heavy totals. I cited one 3-hour period that could see up to 100 millimeters. Now we have a look at about 20 hours of wind. This is in knots. The scale's the bottom left hand side of the screen, and you can see ex-tropical cyclone Hilda, which remains a tropical low, slowly dissipating. The Bureau says she should disappear later today. Now we look at the supercell probabilities. Some of the modelling that we show, precipitable water, pressure and wind in knots, precipitation are currently being updated. Now we have a look at the flood watch for parts of the Northwest Pastoral District, South Australia. That was issued yesterday. The flood watch for the eastern Great Victoria Desert, the Warburton District rivers. The flood watch for the Salt Lakes, the Warburton District river catchment. Flooding may develop in the Western Australia Central Interior District with the catchments due to heavy rainfall associated with ex-tropical cyclone Hilda. And Hilda lies over the North Interior, currently moving towards the south to southeast. Now we have a look at the 12-hourly rainfall latest from the Bureau of Meteorology for the state of Victoria. And again, you can see the green, dark green to blue. The Bureau's total forecast of rain across the next 8 days. Rainfall scale is on the right hand side of the screen. And again, it's green, dark green to blue. We still have a couple of monsoon troughs within the Australian region, and note the dark blue through to the purple. And as mentioned in the earlier update, the Wide Bay Burnett District, upper level divergence for the western region and down around 10 knots. The latest wind shear the 24-hour deep layer wind shear, the 850 millibar vorticity, and where ex-Hilda is located, that pinkish white and the red should start to dissipate. Now we look at the latest tropical cyclone formation probability guide. We have 94S over there in the Indian Ocean. However, it's the area to the north of Darwin and the Java East Timor region. But it's very, very quiet, South Pacific. Now here's the latest from the Fiji Met Office, the service chart, and we will continue to bring updated information when it becomes available. And Force 13 will be counting down the hours over there in the UK tomorrow. And latest satellite imagery of the Australian continental and surrounding areas. Nathan will be doing a live broadcast.
You can follow Force 13's outlets, the website force13.co.uk, at your service at any time. You can also find us on YouTube, the channel, search Force 13, all in text, and subscribe if you haven't already. You can also find us on Facebook at Force 13, and it's at Force 13 on Twitter, that's the handle to contact us there. You can also add Fool13 on Skype, that's FOOL13, and add extension 9094 on Discord for tropical weather chat.